Why, hello there, traveler. Thank you for taking our side quest. I go by Corpse, and I'm joined here with my two lovely co-hosts, Aaron and Chris. If you've never heard of side quest, basically all we are here for is entertainment. Much like a side quest in a video game, we're here to take you away from the main story of your life and take you with us on our adventures with our discussions. Our discussions range from video games to philosophy and, most importantly, our day-to-day lives as NPCs. So, without further ado, enjoy the show. Okay, so, alright, we're gonna go one at a time and say how we've been for the week. No morbid thoughts. Let's go. Chris, you're first.
I have been absolutely fantastic.
No, you haven't. No,
Poor boy hasn't been sleeping.
No, he hasn't. And you said you... He said he... Okay, one at a time, let's go.
I think he needs to address why he's not been sleeping.
Yes, go ahead.
I just can't sleep. Like, I shut
What
off
time
all
are
my
you laying down?
electronics. That's a great question. Whenever I actually feel tired, like,
You need to.
You need to have a routine.
Yeah.
well, that's the thing. Okay,
Set an
last
alarm.
night after we got
wake you up.
done playing, I got off because I was actually feeling tired. Okay,
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I slept for like an hour max, and then I've been up since.
Okay, well, that's a little better than none, I guess, but you really
He
gotta get
texted
it
me.
out.
He's like, I haven't slept, and I was like, oh.
No, you really need. I know you need to go to a doctor, a sleep doctor or something.
That cost money.
Yeah. I suppose.
Yeah, but if you can't sleep, that's a detriment to your health, man.
Well, that's the great thing. It's like, if I do sleep, then I sleep.
Yes, but
But
you need to have.
You can't be waiting until your body fucking crashes.
No, you have to have a routine.
They wonder why men don't live as long.
Yeah, no, for real.
Look, I'll sleep when I'm dead, okay?
Yes, but it's not good for your health and your mental health. But anyway, I hope you are able to sleep through the night tonight. Try to go to bed at a decent time, and just I don't know, take some melatonin, maybe 2 of them, 5 milligrams.
He said he can't use melatonin.
I've literally built up a tolerance.
Made a joke. I made a joke the other day, but we're not gonna repeat that.
Yeah. But
how's your week, Corpse? We haven't since yeah. How's work?
Work is good. Not much going on. We're just kind of busy.
Our lady here is a assistant at a dental clinic.
I am. I'm a dental assistant. Yes, I've been one for about 2.5, going up 3 years. But we're good. It was spring break, so a lot of our patients just kind of like canceled on us last minute.
Really?
Yeah.
You think that would be the perfect time to get it done is when you have vacation.
Everyone wants to go do fun things. Nobody really wants to go to a dentist. But
see, I would get it over with so I don't have to feel like miserable at work after a dental appointment.
Yeah.
I'd rather be able to go home and just sleep it off.
Yeah, no. A lot of them, like when there's a holiday, if there's bad weather or anything, they take it as an excuse to not come to the dentist. But I'm like, I'm here. I'm still here. It's spring break for me, but I mean, I'm at work. But yeah, other than that, it's been good. I've been reading still. I finished that other book that I was talking to you about the other day, Dragonfall. It hooked me at the end. Now I have to read the second one. God damn it.
You were given narration, so I was like, I feel like that ending is gonna be wild.
It was. It very much was.
No spoilers though.
Yeah, no spoilers. But Dragonfall's a good book, but I have to read the second one because I don't feel like there was enough in the first one. And then I started on the 4th book of my little series that I was reading. So it's the last book of the series, so that's good. But other than that, I just have my dad's birthday on Sunday, and we're going fishing. That's about it.
Where do you go fish?
Just down the road from our house, because he lives like on the lake. We use an old family friend's like
Well, don't give it
place.
away because we might have some people like, oh, I need to go to that lake so we can steal all the fish.
No, I'm not.
That's
No,
a joke. It's a joke.
it's my lake. Get away.
Private property.
It is private property, but it's a friend of ours who lets us. Her husband died like a couple years ago, and she's like, "You guys can come down anytime you want." And I'm like, "Thank you, ma'am."
Probably enjoys having people on the property.
Yeah, she does.
So
She's
so lonely.
yeah, she's really sweet. And the last time we went, it was her birthday, so we got her some fish. We fried her some fish and brought it to her. So
Nice.
yeah.
You brought her own fish. Wow.
Yeah, here's your property.
It's from yeah, no, for real. She liked it though.
I mean, it probably tastes amazing. What do you use to fry it? Do you like hand batter it, or do you like
I hand batter.
There's a hand batter.
Yeah.
Hey,
Ham batter. Ham batter.
No.
No ham batter.
No ham batter. No. But how have you been, Aaron? How has your week been?
So I think I mentioned last episode I'm a home health aide and my schedule varies quite wildly.
Mm-hmm.
And there was another change. Usually those change happens if there's a patient with a health condition either gets better or worse. It's one of the two. And I had one patient quit services because I got better, and then I had another one quit services because they went into a nursing home, so I lost some hours.
No.
So I'm gonna be home. They give us a schedule a month out, so this month I'll be half days. It seems like.
Oh. Well.
But I'll pick up some shifts. But now that that's happened, I've been spending some time, like you said, reading. But I've been reading manhwa, which is Korean comics.
Yeah, I love manhwas. They're great.
They are. I like the artwork. I grew up with manga, but the Korean style I'm vibing with heavily recently.
It's very pretty. It's very aesthetically pleasing to like see the difference between the art styles. But yeah.
Yeah, and still both of them are great.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm glad you guys are doing okay. Aside for Chris, your sleeping
Chris is
habits.
struggling.
Yes, Chris is very much struggling. I'm so sorry you're so sleepy. I feel bad for you. I wish you could sleep properly.
I've been dealing with it for like years now.
I know.
We need to give the boy a hug.
Yeah, no, for real. So I know today we probably have like a couple different topics. I don't know if you guys have brought anything with you. I know, Aaron, you were talking about something. You didn't?
I did, I said.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Chris, have you brought anything?
No comment.
Okay. All right. He's just here for vibes. He's always just here for vibes. I guess so. Okay. Well, let us begin, I guess. Aaron, what you got?
I've got a science article I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of archaeology and historical things.
Okay.
That's my form of the tism.
Okay. Okay.
I was struggling to pick which one to talk about. But there's recently come to light about a dinosaur that burrows.
Okay.
And
explain.
Will you just give me a second, ma'am?
Yes, sorry. Sorry, I'm excited. I love dinosaurs. Anyway, continue.
Okay. So it's a plant-eating dinosaur. About 99 million years ago, apparently, in a layer of Utah desert. They were finding what looks like dens, but they're like, we don't really know. Most people assume that they were, living above ground, most dinosaurs. So it's interesting to find dens, but they're about medium sized. I don't know how to pronounce that. But they were one of the few known dinosaurs that burrowed into the ground. Thescalosaur. Probably Thescalosaur?
How is it spelled?
Dinosaur.
Thescelo and then soar, like normal.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Have they what did they find about it?
They found something that got buried. The soil shifted and buried it in its own burrow, and
Oh,
so it's just interesting to find a new species that, you know.
yeah. But oh, okay, interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
the article's really small though, so there's really not much more. It's just saying, hey, this is what it does. They're thinking it was from survival from larger predators and weather. But
Yeah.
if you know anything about the extinction of dinosaurs, you would know that the burrows of early mammals was the whole reason we survived,
Oh, is that
because
it?
yeah, because our ancient ancestors, if you believe in that, which
Mm-hmm.
I do,
Mm-hmm.
um, they were ground dwelling and they would have burrows, so they would go in. And when that fucking asteroid hit, all of us little creatures went into the ground and it helped protect us from the heat.
Hmm.
Um, and they were able to do that. And because they were smaller, it was easier to scavenge. Because when you're a
Hmm.
dinosaur, there's just when everything else is dying off, you're gonna run out of food eventually.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah.
little baby mammal thingies scurrying around had a chance because they were just so small. They were about the size of a rodent. So yeah,
Oh,
that just finding that kind of little evidence is interesting.
okay. And I know. Did you mention something about another dinosaur sighting earlier?
Oh, in the Congo, that was interesting. I don't know. Now, all credit goes to National Geographic.
Uh huh.
Uh, just obviously, this is not coming straight from Aaron. I'm not a researcher or whatever. But the title of the article is "What's Behind the Strange Rash of Dinosaur Sightings in the Congo." For centuries,
Rashes.
locals have told stories of Mokele Mbembe, a legendary creature said to lurk in the Congo basin. But as the forests vanish, sightings are on the rise, offering a glimpse into how folklore is changing the landscape. Um,
I'm trying to look up Mokele Bobembe. I don't think I'm typing this right.
uh, Mokele
Uh huh. Okay.
dash MBEM.
Oh, it pulled up. It pulled up.
You got a
Oh,
picture for us?
yeah, I do. Hang on.
All right. Yeah, show me.
I'm
I
a
want to
little.
see.
This is a silly photo, but like here it is. Look at the.
I feel like anything with folklore is really
Look
funny.
at this.
What is that?
I'll put it
Poorly
in.
rendered.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this image specifically in the podcast.
I will give her the link to the article if you guys want to read it yourself. But
Yeah.
I am terrible at reading out loud, so I'm not going to read that out loud. But those are the topics that I
Oh,
have been interested in.
is it the one on that was posted on February 4th, 2025?
Yes.
National Geographic. Okay.
There's the link. I sent you the link because you can.
Okay. I think I found it, but yeah.
But
Okay.
I mean, I'm not surprised that sightings of interesting creatures are happening as we deforest. There's going to be things in those deep jungles that we have never seen. We're
Oh
constantly finding new species anyways, so I mean, what who's to say a large lizard isn't around? I
no.
mean, look at Komodo dragons. That's what people thought dragons were for a while. Like, oh, maybe they were just seeing Komodo dragons.
Oh, Komodo dragons are scary to me. Like I think they're cool, but I think they're so scary.
Oh, they are. You should be scared. They will kill you.
I know they will. I know.
Chris, thoughts?
He's just here.
He's just vibing.
I'm existing. Yeah, no,
What do you think?
Komodo dragons. Yeah, they're fucking terrifying.
I'd love
Their
to
bu-
go into the
their
zoo and
bite
looking
is
at them though.
actually like contains like thousands of different strains of like bacteria,
Oh
and that's what
yeah.
actually kills you. It
Yeah.
will literally melt your fucking flesh.
Oh.
Yum.
What are those? Do you guys remember those lizards from the movie Holes?
Yes, the fake spitter. They were just bearded dragons with like frills on them.
Well, there is a lizard that looks like that, but it doesn't spit venom, and I can't.
No, it does not.
I don't know what they're called. Hang on.
I think
Uh,
it's like a water dragon or something.
Water dragon. I'm gonna pull up some weird stuff. Oh no, it's right here. Water dragon. It's an Australian. Wait, Chinese
Frilled
water
neck.
Of
dragon.
course, it's in fucking Australia.
Frilled neck lizard.
Frilled
Of
neck
course.
lizard?
Yep. There it is, right there. There's the beautiful species. I just love the
Yeah.
coloring. It's for display and threatening.
Trust me, if I saw that coming at me, I'd feel very threatened. I'd be like, hang on. I know they're kind of harmless because they'll just do that to you to seem bigger.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
still, if that's running up
They'll
at
do
me,
a hiss, but
yeah. I've seen videos of it, which is interesting, but yeah.
fucking love animals. You know, there's a lizard that spits out what looks like blood.
What?
Yes.
What's it called? Lizard that spits out blood.
Not
Out
blood,
of its eyes.
tears,
Yes.
yeah. It's horned lizards, I think. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Ew. Oh, it's a horn. Yeah, it is a horned lizard. Oh.
It's grody.
It would straight up shoot blood out of its eyes, its tear ducts at you.
Why does it do that?
Again,
Self-defense
it's
mechanism.
self-defense, yeah.
Oh, it is a defense mechanism.
Nature's wild.
Nature is wild, man. I miss watching National Discovery or National Geographic.
I
remember when the Animal Planet show
Discovery
was actually
Channel
on animal, like contained animals?
Yes. What is with Animal Planet now? It's like Dr. Pole or something like that.
That's good too, but like,
yeah.
I think people are no longer really that interested in it. They're more interested in like survival shows. One of the houses I go to, they're really obsessed with like Life Below Zero, and it's on every single day right now.
It's called Living in North Dakota.
Yeah, I know, right?
Living in North Dakota, Life Below Zero.
That's basically, yeah, Life Below. No, we're not joking. We both lived in North Dakota at some point. That shit gets to negative 50 almost every winter.
I left North Dakota in, what was it, 2022, 2023? In the beginning. When I left, it was negative 48 degrees.
Good God.
And I grew up there as a child, and that shit takes your breath away. I'm not joking. You step outside, and there's just no more in your lungs.
I'm pretty sure I sent you the picture of the day before I left.
I think you did.
I was only outside for 15 minutes. And my beard was completely covered in frost. And my mustache, like underneath my nose and everything, was solid ice.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm born and bred in Texas. That and I also lived in Louisiana, so I'm used to like muggy weather, like real muggy weather.
See, I was born in Texas, but for some reason I was born in Texas, but I feel like I was adopted, so I was brought to North Dakota.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like my body just likes the weather, the cold weather. I can't stand being hot.
Yeah. What were you saying, Chris?
Speaking of bread, what's your favorite kind of bread?
Oh. Okay. Let me think.
That's a hard question. I like cinnamon raisin.
That is not what I would expect from anybody.
What do you mean? What's wrong with cinnamon raisin?
So gross. It's a bad bread.
Okay, I'm gonna fight you.
That's how old people bread.
I'm gonna fight you.
She does work with old people. They rubbed up on her.
No, that's not okay. No hate. Excuse me.
Okay,
I'm allowed to like cinnamon raisin.
Well, okay.
I put a little bit of butter, a little bit of butter, and a little bit of toasted, and for some reason the cinnamon just mushes into the bread, and then the raisins are sweet. So like,
are we talking sandwich? Are we talking sandwich bread or just bread?
Breads in general. See, mine. Banana bread. I fucking love banana bread. I could eat like whole loaves of banana bread by myself.
Let me think. Does it count? I really like.
I don't know.
I really like everything Italian loaf.
How basic.
Italian loaf? It's so good. It's got everything on it.
Sounds like you like meatloaf.
I don't like meatloaf. I hate meatloaf.
So, okay, I think we're thinking of the different types of. Okay, I'm thinking of the plain white loaf of Italian bread.
Everything.
What are you thinking of?
Everything Italian loaf. It has literally everything. Like it has. Hang on, I need to send a photo. I'm gonna defend Italian loaf.
Everything on it, it has poppy. See, it's like an everything bagel, but it's a loaf. Oh wait, I was
I've
correct.
never seen that. I have never seen that. I don't
It's
think I've
got
ever seen that in
like
our wallet.
poppy seeds, sesame seeds, it's like all of that
So
stuff.
something that can make you fail a drug test. Got it.
Yes, essentially. But it's so good. I get it all the time. It's my favorite bread. I eat it with literally anything, especially soup. It's so good with soup. I love soup.
I tried to get into bread making. I could not do it.
I can do
I
it.
don't. The problem I have is I don't like follow. I have trouble following recipes. Like anything with exact measurements, I can't do.
Yeah.
I'm great with meat. Great with meat. Terrible with anything else.
Shut up, Chris.
Yes. We know.
You have the
penises.
You're a toddler.
Hey, Doug was the one with the hard salami in his mouth last night.
All right now. All right. Oh, I
like
just
actual meat.
Yeah, I figured that. Oh, I did have
No, Chris didn't say his bread.
Oh, what? Yeah,
yes,
what is your bread?
I said banana bread.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and we already forgot. Okay, now you can't tell me that's not old people bread.
I like banana bread.
It's not, because you can add different things to it. No. Properly made banana bread is not mushy at all.
I like mushy though.
Okay, favorite savory bread. If I need categories.
Texas toast.
Okay, that's a good toast.
Texas toast. Okay, that's not bad.
Okay, so savory
garlic bread.
That's a safe choice.
Mozzarella stick. No, not mozzarella stick, but like the bread stick with the mozzarella in the middle.
Look at us being carb queens over here.
Goddamn right.
I did have a topic. Now we're talking about bread, and I don't feel like I should go and switch.
Congratulations, we're going on a side quest.
Oh yeah, we are. Okay, this is my side quest. Actually, I'm actually gonna take you guys on a journey with me. This doesn't add to the cult accusations at all.
Probably not.
Okay, so it's kind of philosophical, and it's definitely based on the book that I just read.
Okay,
but
you have a question based on that?
Yes, I have a question based on that. So, say you came from like this other dimension, and your people were on a planet in this world, and it was hot, and it was muggy, and it was like there's a volcano that's going to erupt, and like something's going to just destroy the earth. But say you're the only person that can make something else happen, and you do it. Essentially, you go to another world. You have to find this person to like take to kill them in order to. Yeah, I know this is a lot.
So hold up. Killing a person's gonna stop a volcano from erupting?
No, listen. Something's happening.
Is this how we're gonna like sacrificing virgins into a volcano to see if it stops?
No. Listen.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda. Let me tell you my story. No, so say you had this power, but you needed someone else's power to help stop this. And the other person that you have is in another world. So you go to that world, you have to build trust with them, you have to basically make them fall in love with you, or like you have a deeper connection with them. But in the end, one of you is going to die. Whether it's you killing this person to get the rest of your population on your planet to a better place, or it's you killing this person plus all the other people on the other planet to help your people. So it's kind of like
your
that
love interest.
Yeah,
you're sacrificing your love interest for the people.
Yeah, it's like you're sacrificing one thing for a greater good, but could also end up bad. But also, it's kind of like the one lie versus the many. Like, what would you guys do in that situation?
Okay.
So it's the trolley situation.
Yes, essentially.
So what you do is, as it's going for the 3 people, you pull the lever so it hits the other 2. You know, trolley
you would
drifting.
sacrifice your love interest for the greater good.
I mean, you can always find another.
Okay, so I'm opposite. Fuck them bitches. I want my wife or husband or whatever.
So in the same aspect, now you're gonna have the guilt.
I don't care.
Oh no! But your fiance is like, you should have picked me. and then they're gonna leave you because
I'm pretty sure if you asked my husband right now if he would want to be sacrificed for the greater good, he said, "No, fuck you. I'll live with you in an empty planet."
Oh, that's kind of cute, though. Hang on. So, Chris,
Okay, so let me ask. Here's a follow-up question.
Okay.
In this apocalypse, was it
Yes.
something that the people on that planet did to make it worse? Did they do what they could before it got to this point, or were they just fuckers and fucked shit up and didn't bother wondering about the consequences?
Which planet are we talking about? Are we talking about the one where the love interest is from, or the one that's gonna die, like the planet that's about to erupt?
Gonna die.
I have no idea where the fuck this is going.
It's just part of her book. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. But it's a good question. It's like, would you sacrifice someone for other people even though you love them?
I would not go without my person. My person is my person. I have a hard time with that concept because it's just like, I don't give a shit about other people.
Okay.
I may feel guilty for a little while, but if it's already gonna happen regardless.
Yeah, but what was the
no
question that you asked about the planet?
If the planet that has the volcano erupting
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say humans. I don't know what race they are.
Yeah.
If the humans were making it worse before you got to the point.
No, I think so on this planet, they know what's going to happen. They are trying to find a way to prevent it, and they found this way. They have not thought of another way. So
yeah,
it's like
the other way is sacrificing somebody else. That feels forced.
Yeah, they're sacrificing somebody else so that they can go to another dimension where they were already cast out from, and so they want to reclaim their own territory. I think that also that heightens the
that doesn't change my answer.
It doesn't change?
Nope.
Like, even if it was like originally your home and you got casted out and then to another dimension and then you got a chance to come back, would you not be angry at those people?
No. You gotta ask yourself, what the hell did you do to get cast out in the first place?
I would not sacrifice my person for that, no. There's always other places to go. That place is not the only place we could ever settle down on.
Yeah, even if it's
home.
But my home. But
I don't have really. Something I think we need to understand about Aaron.
Yes.
Is I don't really have attachments to places or things. I have attachments to people. Where they go, I go. It doesn't matter.
Okay. So you're just like, I found my group. I'm going to stay with them no matter what, is what you're saying to me.
I could care less where we go. Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel?
What?
How do you feel about the subject? Like,
he said he was going to sacrifice him.
Honestly, I wasn't really paying attention. I had no idea what's going on.
Oh my god. Okay. So
he heard us ranting and he was like, "All right, I'm checking out."
All right. Yeah. So okay, I'm gonna put this into perspective for you. So say you had to like sacrifice somebody you love, whether that's like like your partner, whatever, your mother, your sibling, whatever, your friends. So you had to sacrifice them so that other people could live. Would you do it?
A race of people live.
Okay.
One person for a full race of people.
Okay. You never said I had to continue living afterwards.
No. Okay, let's add this. You have to continue living afterwards.
Well, what the shit? Then that's pointless.
What part?
Everything.
Go on.
Like, okay, going off of your thing. Okay, Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
You said no. I will never sacrifice this blah 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 person because blah 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 can't live without them. Blah blah blah. Fuck those people. Blah blah blah. Right? Okay.
Yes.
How dare you? Sassy over here.
Yeah, he's fucking sassy. Jesus.
Look.
We know you're tired. We know you're tired.
Would you sacrifice your people?
Goddamn right I would.
All right.
You would sacrifice the person that you cared about, even if it was like your mom.
I mean, you literally just said you were manipulating it into their heart to get them to trust you. So you can either A, steal their power and kill them later.
Uh-huh.
Which is fucked up to begin with.
Uh-huh.
because fake feelings,
Yeah, but
So yeah, of
you
course I would
actually
fucking sacrifice them then for more power and blah blah blah. I didn't give two shits about you to begin with.
that makes sense. But what if you, in the
Well, what
process,
if
you
they
kind of
develop
felt,
feelings for
yeah,
you?
like developing feelings for this person? Like it starts out fake, but then it becomes real. Like,
Still fucked up to begin with.
I guess that's fair.
That is, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Because then you got to ask yourself, was I actually feeling these feelings to begin with, or did I force myself to do this
I
to make
also,
myself feel less guilty about it?
yeah. I also feel like it's kind of just how relationships go in general. Like you have to start at a basis, and sometimes the
Well,
first impression is
normally, when
horrible.
the whole point of not always, sometimes it's just like, yeah, I feel this connection with this person. Otherwise, I'm not going to spend any effort or time to try to court them.
Not even to get
Okay,
them to trust you, and so you can actually, yeet them out of existence.
that's okay. That's an ulterior motive. That's different. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but your guys are saying that like I'm forced to love this person, even though you straight up said
At
you
what
have
point
to
do they
make
stop
them
being forced?
Yeah. At what?
exact. Okay, at that point, it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't. Okay, it's
Yeah.
a lose-lose situation.
Yeah.
You
So
can
just
always
don't
just
play
turn
the
around and
game.
manipulate them.
Don't play the game. he's looking for a way out. I
Well, that's you wanted philosophy. We got philosophical.
yes, that's true. Um,
Assignment
mine
completed.
mine is, Aaron. I've kind of feeling the same sense of you, but also as a person that I am, I have a I have a deep need to help people just in general. So it's very much like, yes,
Yeah, but you'll always be needed.
I know I'll always be needed, but like I don't know if I would sacrifice like 1,000 people for one person, because like I don't know, if I really really love them in the beginning, I probably hated them, granted, and I was using them for ulterior motive. But if I started to develop these like feelings and these sentiments towards this person that I haven't had for anyone else, I'd be more inclined to save them than the people on the other side. um but it really just depends, because like also like at that point, if you're gonna sacrifice all the other people, you're sacrificing your family and the people that have been there for forever for this one person as of right now.
And not to mention, you're sacrificing the
I'm
however
sure that
long
if
you spent.
yeah, if
Like
you
you're never
had
gonna
a
get
good
that time
relationship
back.
with the people on the other planet, the ones that you would end up sacrificing, I feel like it would be different.
Mm-hmm.
But I also understand that I personally don't have a great relationship with my own family, so I
Mm-hmm.
don't really have any emotional attachment to that kind of group of
Mm-hmm.
people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not your found family.
Yeah, I've got my found family now,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, that's why I'm more attached to my found family. So
Yeah.
psychologically on my end, that's why I make that choice. But
Yeah.
if you're a healthier person, you probably would be like, you know what? It probably is worth saving 1,000 people on the sacrifice of one.
I don't know. I think I'm with
What is
you though.
healthy? What is healthy? Where's a therapist when we need one?
Yeah, for real. I think I don't think I would sacrifice the person. I think I would try to look for another way. Because I'm sure there's
Yeah,
another way.
there's always got to be options.
Like, I want everyone to live. I don't want anyone to die. But if it was like a, this is it, this is the only way that we found out to do it, like you have to do it, I'd be like, well, I'm here, so bye. Like you're gonna have to figure it out yourself, because I'm here. I've started to like have a life here essentially. So not to be like bye, but also figure it out yourself.
Yeah,
So
they left it to you, so I,
yeah, that's all right. It made me think. That felt really sad.
it was kind of a sad topic. I mean, that's a whole like extinction level event.
Yeah, that was a whole 60.
Aaron,
What?
what the hell
What
did
are
you
you
just post?
sending in the Discord? What is
I got
this?
distracted. I got distracted.
Can you explain this animal that you've posted in the Discord? And also, if it's, I'm gonna post this in the thing.
It is a lowland streaked tenrec.
What is this?
It is a species that belongs to a very curious. Tenrecs, including this species, are endemic to the islands of Madagascar. They...
Yes.
Okay, both divergent and convergent evolution has made them look like hedgehogs and porcupines.
I was like, it looks like a porcupine.
Convergent evolution just means that two completely different, not related at all species has evolved to have certain characteristics that match.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a tenrec. That's what it is.
I like that it has colors like a bumblebee.
Yeah, that's exactly what they said. It looked like a bedraggled bumblebee.
It does. Little nose.
It was on Madagascar, apparently.
Guys, what's your favorite cryptid?
Oh, fuck. That's hard. That's a hard question for me.
Is it?
It is. I like cryptids, and hold on, let me think. Chris, you go first.
Put me on the spot.
You
know what? The person who asked has to go first.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
I am. Hang on, let me look up the cryptids. Cause hang on.
Oh, okay.
I would say Wendigo.
Wendigo.
As like.
Okay, can I tell you the one that I hate the most first?
Go for it, Walker.
No, I freaking hate. I hate.
I have a panic attack.
I hate this man. I hate.
Deep breath. Mothman.
I love the Mothman. But no, I hate the people who believe in Bigfoot. I hate Bigfoot.
What do you mean?
Bigfoot's not real.
Then what do you call Yetis?
That's not real.
We're gonna have an aneurysm over here.
Neither of these are real. I will never believe anyone who says they've seen Bigfoot.
You know what's not real? The Loch Ness Monster.
Oh, well, they're my favorite. Actually, I would more. I would be inclined.
Why do you think that Bigfoot doesn't exist?
I'm sorry. I know this is counterintuitive. I think it stems from something in my childhood, but
does not help your argument.
no, listen.
Listen, Linda.
Bigfoot is not real to me. It will never be real to me because there, in my opinion, has never been any viable proof of his existence. And also, if anyone, this is gonna be really weird, but if anyone in any kind of furry community, hear me out, back in those times, they used to have really realistic looking, like hyper-realistic looking freaking fursuits, so I'm just thinking it's a man in a suit. It's a furry out in the wilderness.
Okay. Deep breath.
I hate the Bigfoot.
Deep breath.
You can tell she doesn't have a foot fetish.
I hate feet. I also hate feet.
That just proves his point. So I, as a practicing witch, there are probably spirits in the forest. I don't know enough about them in the spirit forest area thingy to know whether Bigfoot is real or not. And as evidence, yeah, you could say that about all of the cryptids.
Yes.
None of the cryptids have solid evidence, so I mean, it's kind of a weird point to stand on. And it's like none of them do.
I know none of them do, but one of them, the rest of them, I'm more inclined to believe for different reasons. But Bigfoot, just doesn't make sense to me. And also, it's because my mom in my childhood used to just tell me that Bigfoot was real all the time, and I'm like, he's not real.
She's like, honey, I know you're young, but you need to know, Bigfoot will get you if you go in the woods. He's gonna fuck you. He's gonna bend you over that stump.
Whoa!
Whoa!
This isn't your smut that we're reading now here, okay?
No. Okay.
This is that type of podcast.
Aaron will go sit in the corner.
No, you're okay. No, but Bigfoot is just no. I can't get behind him for
I
some
don't know
reason.
enough about. There's too much in the Appalachian and Rocky Mountains that we don't know about. I don't
Yes,
know. There's a
but
lot of shit in those woods.
I'd be more inclined to believe in Loch Ness monster just because of the ocean and how
Oh,
little we know about it.
ladies and gentlemen, do not whistle when you're in the woods
What are you
or at
talking about?
night.
I do that especially at night.
Why
You go
wouldn't
outside in the
I
woods.
live life on the edge. Okay,
why can't you whistle in the woods?
it
Just they'll
just
get
calls
you.
the skinwalkers. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, it calls
come and get you.
skinwalkers. Oh,
yeah.
So Wendigos and skinwalkers are basically the same entity. There's a little bit of a difference
I think one
No,
is
culturally,
no,
but
no.
yeah.
There's
Culturally
massive
is yeah.
differences.
Culturally,
there's a
it's
difference.
completely different.
Yeah,
Skinwalkers,
same concept though.
yeah.
Well, no.
Hang on,
Wendigos
I'm looking this up. What's the
were
difference?
Wendigos were the people that committed cannibalism,
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes.
and skinwalkers are shamans that went bad and corrupted their spirits, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
They're just so hungry, Wendigos. They're so hungry they have to keep eating.
Speaking of eating people, um,
We taste like pork.
pork.
Humans taste like pork. Yeah.
Oh, ew. Okay.
There's
Gross.
Yum. They call us long
cannibal.
pig for a reason.
I've never been called that.
Now, no,
Oh.
human is long pork. That's what he's saying.
Oh.
Long
Not
pig, long
you
pork. Pork
specifically.
is a pig.
So, no, cannibal was like, yeah, we kind of taste similar to pork. So now I know how to cook us.
Oh God, Aaron. No. Um.
Low and slow, right? With barbecue sauce.
You know, honestly, if no, hang on, no, I'm just gonna revert. I'm not gonna say anything to that.
You should definitely cook us through though to 165 degrees. Do not eat us raw or pink.
Yeah, no, what was
We
I?
carry diseases.
I was gonna say, speaking of eating people, um, have you guys heard
Side
of?
quest. This is the whole deal.
Yeah, no, for real. Have you guys heard of the Donner Party?
Yes. Yep.
I
Donner
love.
Party didn't eat anybody.
Yeah, he did.
No,
Jeffrey
they didn't.
Dahmer, the
Everybody
people
died.
nommer?
No. So, okay,
You're
I think
telling me
I'm
Jeffrey
thinking of a
Dahmer
different one. No,
never
you're correct.
nommed on
Donner Party
people?
did eat somebody.
This Donner, Donner.
Donner. Yes.
Oh,
I
I misheard
apologize.
you
I was thinking of
completely.
Dyatlov. Pass. You're fine.
Yeah, no, Donner Party. They definitely ate people.
They did. They definitely
Never
did.
heard
I
of it.
forgot.
You never
Donner
heard of this?
Party. Yeah. Go ahead and explain, Corpse.
Okay, so the Donner Party.
As-
Sorry, I love learning about this. The Donner Party was a group of American pioneers who basically spent the winter of. I'm looking this up as well. Of 1846 to 1847 in the snowbound
You're
in
cutting
the.
it out.
Oh fuck me. Snow.
I would rather not.
Thank you. They spent the winter of 1846 and 1847 snowbound in Sierra Nevada. They were on their way to California and everything, but they timed it wrong. Yeah, they timed it wrong. And so there was a really big delay before they went over there. And so they timed it wrong. They ended up going through this whole massive snowstorm that got them stranded, like in the blizzard, and basically they ran out of food, ran out of rations. Yeah, a lot of people starved to death, and so they turned to cannibalism. And I think there was only one lasting survivor of the Donner Party who.
I feel so bad for them. That's such a terrible decision to have to make.
Yeah, so I think one died. Yeah, I think one of them died first, and it was like when they were first like losing all their rations and everything, and so they resorted to eating them. And then after a while, they started, I think there's something psychological that has to happen when you eat a person. But they started becoming more like panicky, like more anxious.
Well, they're pioneers from the East. They have no clue how to survive. They didn't come with any supplies that were meaningful or lasting.
Because they timed it wrong. They were supposed to go in the.
Yeah. We're taking off. We're not getting stuck with you. And they just left those pioneers back. And I think some of them was just, I think they got locked in a cabin. A couple men and children and women were all stranded together, and it was a terrible situation.
Yeah, but they were mainly eating. They weren't like eating live people. That's not what I'm talking about. They were mainly eating the bodies of those who had died from starvation and sickness or the cold. So they were eating out of necessity, but they were definitely like more psychologically disturbed by the end of
Okay,
it.
I need to let you guys know, if you need to eat me to survive, you have my permission. I would be a wonderful meal.
Okay, thank you, thank
I
you
will
for
be
the
the first
permission.
one to die, because no, trust me, I will be the first to die because I'll trip on a rock or some shit.
Hit
I'm
your
so
head.
fucking bummed. I will die first. So go ahead and eat me.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Got it. Writing this down right now. Erin said I could eat her if she died. And we were stranded. I'm gonna need you to sign this and notarize it.
We can go to the courthouse tomorrow.
Okay. That makes sense. But I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do in those situations. But also just, uh, I don't
Didn't
know
they
if I,
look in? You have to be careful with cannibalism also because of the disease we do carry.
yeah.
Just don't eat the brain.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple things that we carry uh, as meat,
What do
and
we,
How about
so
we just don't
you know mad cow disease.
this is gonna be the weirdest. Okay, I need to go on incognito mode because that is gonna be like,
Yeah, don't check our search history.
yeah.
how to safely eat human being.
What
No,
part?
you'd have to
You're
cook it to
definitely getting put on a
165.
list somewhere. I
Well,
hope you know that.
that's
That's
fine.
okay. We'll just reference this
Yes,
conversation.
I just want to know what part of us. This is so weird.
Do not eat.
Do
Don't eat
we're not
or
condoning
don't.
this. We're not condoning
No,
any of
no
this.
condoning.
No condoning this.
I feel like we don't eat the kidneys, don't eat the liver.
You wouldn't eat the liver.
No, not my liver. Yeah, there's no good meat in my liver. I have fatty liver, non-alcoholic fatty liver.
Just eat my leg.
I got some chunky. I got some nice chunky thighs.
Bruh, I just
Well,
typed in what part of a human and it came up what part of a human tastes the best.
oh god.
What does it say? What does it say? Please tell me. I'm curious.
Okay.
I'd have to assume it's like the flank or some shit.
Uh, someone said the neck was the best.
Those are the weird people that like the neck bones of like the turkeys and the pork neck and shit. I don't like that. There's too many bones to worry about.
What part of the human should you not eat? Should not eat. This is what I want to do. I'm sorry, FBI agent who's in my computer. This is for this podcast, I promise.
You send him quick text. Hey, FBI agent, sorry, we're filming something.
Yeah, sorry.
What am I getting myself into?
I don't know.
One of us. One of us. You're part of it.
In general, humans should avoid consuming the brain and the liver of carnivores due to the risk of prion disease and vitamin A poisoning, respectively.
Yep, that's what I was wondering. Because if you ever have to hunt polar bears, that's the reason you can't eat polar bear liver, and it's because of that too high of vitamin A. You will literally
also,
die
like
from
with
a
bear
vitamin.
meat in general, if you don't cook it like thoroughly, it is riddled with worms 90% of the time.
Yeah, and we humans, we love our raw foods, so.
And it says also the brain because it can contain infected tissue that could lead to disease called kuru.
Oh yeah, kuru.
What?
That's right, kuru. Kurru, I believe.
I think so. Let me look it up. Kuru disease.
Oh, okay. I added one too many R's.
Yeah, it's a rare and fatal and transmittable neurodivergent prion disease. Okay, so
it goes through your brain cavity membrane, so it slides and causes neurological issues.
Yeah, it's which leads to tremors and loss of coordination from neurodegeneration. So
again, Aaron with the weird fucking knowledge.
I love that you know that, and also I'm very scared that you know that.
I come across a lot of interesting documentaries. I'm sorry,
guys. I love Reddit. I get all these answers from Reddit. The people
you get yours from Redditors, and I get mine from like reputable sources.
Nah, I trust Redditors. Like if I need a review on something, I can rely on them Reddit people to give you the fucking download. But I remember there's I think there's this. Is there a documentary on this guy who ate this woman?
Who said? Was it Jeffrey Dahmer that said you can't eat people? Why are we stuck on this topic?
It's
Yeah.
it's interesting and it's
With our
morbid.
side quest, we're very stuck.
Yes, we're very
Watch
stuck.
in the title of the thing. It's gonna be cryptids, can't. Wait, no, what is it? Bread, cryptids, and cannibals.
I feel like this would be pretty interesting to listen to.
No, really though, because I know we're almost short of time, but I'm very interested in what we're talking about.
Go on.
But I don't think I could eat a person. I don't think I could ever do it. Like if I had to, out of fuck, I was gonna die, and they were already dead.
Okay.
Maybe.
So as a farm girl, I probably would.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
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 Let's just say you and a group of friends
Mm-hmm.
are on a bus.
Mm-hmm.
Bus crashes somewhere. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Help is not coming because
Mm-hmm.
they don't even know that the bus crashed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
None of your friends died, but other passengers did.
Okay.
You guys are starving to death. You know, you're desperately trying to find food, you know, hunt if you can, but no luck. All of a sudden, your best friend serves you fresh meat. Like, and they just lie on where it comes from. Would
I'd
you
eat
eat it?
Yeah, as long as, like I said, as long as it's cooked all the way through, sure. I grew up on a farm where nothing went to waste, so meat is meat. If you're gonna die, it's gonna help us bring back their memory to the.
I think I have an interesting take on this.
Okay, go for it. Shoot.
Because I don't enjoy meat a lot.
Oh, I see.
I don't enjoy meat a lot. I try to eat as little meat as I can, except for fish. Granted, I love fish. Fuck them fish.
My
But-
belly.
But if it was like, and I don't eat a lot of meat because it upsets my stomach like so bad. My my tummy gets the bubble guts. So
She's sitting in the woods.
No, for real. A bear's gonna come eat me.
Sorry, Bear. Can you wait like 5 more minutes? There's more coming out of me.
Just let me do this.
Bear
then
walks
you can
away
have me.
disgusted.
Yeah, he's like, I'm pretty sure I didn't want to eat that one anyway.
Sounds like he smells like she's rotten.
Yes.
That's me. That's me.
No, but for real, I try to eat as little meat as I can. So I think if they served me some mystery meat, I would be less inclined to eat it even more. Because I'm like, I don't know where this came from. I don't know what it is. It looks like this, but it smells like this. So
you'd have to prepare it yourself, probably.
I would I'd have to. Yeah, I don't
make that decision on your own.
Yeah, I would.
Okay, that's fine.
I would go foraging first. I'd be like, I will eat an earthworm before I eat whatever that is.
Every time somebody gets lost in the woods, it's always non-prime foraging time. Like they go in the fall when there's nothing around, or like dead of winter hiking and literally nothing. Like go during this fucking rainy season when there's fucking shit everywhere. Yeah. If you're gonna go get lost in the woods, you might as well go get lost in the woods of abundance.
Yeah, of abundance, yeah. And you need okay, you always need to have like a nature guide with you to identify different species of plants. Oh, I just cut out, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay. You need to have a nature guide on you at all times if you're going hiking, just in case that happens, so you can identify different flora and different fauna and know how to cook them, which one's safe, which one's not. I'm a very big advocate on keeping yourself fucking safe and like information at hand.
Well, that's why people should. I know Boy Scouts is for boys, but like I think we all could use with a couple courses on survival.
Did anyone,
especially in the economic strain we're all in? Like, if we're gonna end up moving out into the woods because there's just more stuff going in the woods.
Honestly, I don't know about that. Well, fucking people want to take our trees. But yeah, just don't think I could eat a person, and I definitely, if someone served me mystery meat,
are you going to?
I would never.
See, you're saying that.
Chris, would you?
Wait until you're starving.
Let me die.
By the way, starving is painful, like incredibly painful. body is literally breaking down. It's excruciating.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no. So you're
It's one of the
saying,
more
like,
painful
right now you're
things for me
saying
to.
that no, I totally wouldn't do that. But when you're on the verge of death, you don't think straight.
Yes, that's
You're like,
true.
food, nourishment. Oh my God, yes.
I would try to keep my head about me until that point.
That's not gonna. Well, we'll see. Well,
Yeah,
and
yes,
then
we'll
they
see.
were never
Let's
seen
all
again
get
because
on
Aaron
a
took them into the
bus.
woods.
Yeah.
We'll see. Let's do this experiment. Let's just starve corpse.
No.
Corpse
Well, I
will
mean,
become a
a
corpse
corpse.
eventually,
No.
living true to her name.
You would eat a person, Chris. I can already feel it.
I've already had this conversation with like 20 other people, so yes.
Okay? That answered
He's
my
had his
question.
answers in his pocket. He's ready.
If it's an actual like life or death
Bring out the fork and
situation,
the clothing protector.
hell yeah.
He's got a bib. He's ready.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Like I said, you have my permission to eat me.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I have enough fat stores to get you guys through another week of living out in the
Well,
woods.
it's not about the fat stores. You also need some muscle too.
I have muscle. I can fucking bench 200 squats. 200-pound squats.
Strong lady.
I am strong lady. I'm just fatty and strong.
That's all right. I don't think I would give anyone permission to eat me just because.
That's fine.
Just because
I know what you look like.
Yeah, I'm skinny. I'm really
honestly,
skinny.
If I died, I wouldn't give two shits what happened to me because
I'd be sitting in the corner as a ghost giggling at you guys.
Just eating you? Oh God.
Yeah. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to get mad? I already gave my permission.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Literally, it's just like
carry on my legacy, I guess.
Am I going to be upset and be like, "Oh no, how could you do this? I'm dead."
That's
I
fair.
Shit.
That's fair. That's fair.
You
You
say,
did.
"Woo!"
You're eating my leg. Like no.
How's that taste?
Not
How's that
one,
marbling?
That's my favorite leg.
not my right leg. But
I'd have some beautiful marbling.
yeah. Oh.
I'm Wagyu.
Oh God.
Wagyu, Aaron.
Wagyu leg.
Wagyu leg.
Going back to meats.
Yes.
What's everyone's last question before we head out?
Yeah.
What's everyone's favorite type of meat?
Ham.
Okay.
And I make it from scratch. I brine it myself. I cook it myself. It's completely from scratch if I can when I have time.
That sounds yummy.
I go all out. I go all out for that shit. I love meat. You can make a dick joke if you want, Chris. I'm not exaggerating.
Not saying shit.
Yeah, I heard the giggle.
I was sneezing.
Oh, really? You. Fuck you.
Honestly,
You said no meat, so I
eat fish. I eat fish.
That's me.
That's me. I eat fish.
What kind of fish? What kind of fish?
My favorite is salmon. I love salmon.
You're not gonna believe this.
And crab
the
legs.
ones that are in water.
And what?
If I could reach through the Discord and strangle you, Chris, I would. But no.
What is Chris's favorite meat?
Yeah, what is
Honestly, I love chicken.
Chicken?
Like chicken breast.
I'm surprised.
And chicken thighs.
I didn't think you would be a chicken guy.
Yeah, me either.
I actually have like difficulties digesting beef.
See, that was my
problem.
problem.
It's like with steak.
You get the Hershey squirts.
Oh God, don't say that. Anyways, no, if it's like steak, it has to be fully like cooked.
Oh,
and
well
I hate
done.
that. Like my favorite is medium rare.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Like I could fuck up in a medium rare steak, but
Hank
I
Hill
will pay the price later. But if it's like a roast, I'm perfectly fine afterwards.
Well, that's because it's been cooked. It's mechanically already partially digested roasts because the down, so that makes sense.
What did you just say?
So cooking breaks down the muscle.
Okay, yes.
Cooking 101 over here. Breaks down the muscle fibers, so it's mechanically partially digested in the mechanical sense, not the chemically sense, the mechanical sense.
Is that why it's so easy to pull apart?
Yes, because the muscle fibers have already been broken down to a certain extent. So that's why it's so much easier to digest.
The iron too. Like I could
be able
too much iron, or
probably not. You would have to have a lot of bloody meat to have issues with the iron in well done stuff.
Yeah, but it's only when I have
I've got anemia.
steak. That's it.
Yeah,
Well,
that's why I mind pork and
it could just be something in the muscle fibers that you're unable to process, which
Maybe.
is not really uncommon. So
I can't eat red meat. I can't eat
I felt like a mom just now.
you were a mom. I can't eat red meat. I can't eat pork or beef, and chicken. Like when I did eat it, the last time I ate it, I got so violently sick. I couldn't.
It probably wasn't cooked correctly then.
I guess so, but that I was already. I was already like thinking about just not eating it anyway, but the last time that I ate it, it made me so violently sick. I
That probably
stopped.
made the decision for you then.
Yeah,
at that
it
point.
did. But yeah.
No, I used to swear by like I always have only like chicken breast, and then I actually had like boneless like chicken thighs
Mm-hmm.
because I used to cook like chicken Alfredo.
Mm-hmm.
I used to only use chicken breast because it was easier to shred and all that shit, and you
So
got more bang for your buck. But with chopped like chicken thigh, that shit was like moist as fuck, and it was like amazing.
so back to the mechanical part of that. Chicken technically has less bunched fibers versus beef.
Okay.
So it should easily be digested. Same with fish. Fish and chicken would be a good option if you have trouble with fiber and breaking down that shit.
That's why fish
No,
is my last thing. I'm like gripping onto it so hard. I'm like, please don't leave me. Please don't leave me.
You'll
actually
find
don't
something.
like seafood.
Hmm?
He
I
doesn't
don't
like
like
seafood.
seafood.
I love seafood. My family.
Like I like tuna. Okay, I like salmon.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Because you're a
tilapia.
white man. A bland white man.
Wow.
My family's
No,
Wow.
we love you.
Race has nothing to do with this.
my family's from Louisiana, so if I hated seafood, I'd probably be cast out. I would be definitely cast out.
I love catfish nuggets.
Yes.
I like
Love
fucking
catfish
catfish.
nuggets.
Catfish is fucking amazing. Okay.
All right.
I don't really mind walleye.
Mm-hmm.
Because now I live in the north, so
Mm-hmm.
it's more prevalent. But I still prefer catfish over walleye.
Do you have
you ever had pike?
I have not had pike. No, I've had snake.
I've had snake.
I haven't.
An alligator.
I've had alligator.
Uh,
I've had frog. I've had rabbit. And I've had deer.
Oh my.
I haven't had. I've had rabbit.
Oh my.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Welcome to the. I don't know what even would that be. I just went to a lot of game feeds growing up.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well,
I could totally go for some like deer sausage right now.
Deer jerky right now would be amazing. Venison.
I love deer jerky. Now it's just fruit jerky.
We're back to food.
Yes. Okay. We are red overtime actually. But
well, thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Chris. I hope you can sleep. I really do.
Honestly, I'm so tired that I have an energy boost right now.
Oh, okay. He's gonna crash.
Yeah, eventually.
Well, yeah. But yeah. So now I got to figure out a title for this one because this one went everywhere.
I already told you. It's gonna be bread, cryptids, and cannibalism.
He's chosen.
Okay, all right.
How all three of those are connected, we have no fucking idea.
They're all sustenance.
They are. It's foods. Foods
Yeah.
with corpse, Chris, and Aaron.
Yes, food substance.